Hi everyone, it's Michelle Mira, michellemira.com. On the Blue Ridge Parkway today, and kind of see it behind me. And I just wanted to do a video talking about unplugging from the old matrix. Isn't this beautiful? I got distracted. Whenever we're in the old matrix that's limiting and controlling and keeping us basically in prison and locked into limitation, it's all about guilt, shame, and lack. And so how we know when we're in the old matrix is when we're having thoughts like that or feelings like that, when we start feeling shame or guilt about anything or having lack thoughts, then we're plugged into the old matrix and we're lowering the vibration. And a good way to get out of the old matrix is just to completely turn away from feelings of guilt, shame, or lack. And some of these thoughts can be subtle. You know, it can be as simple as, well, I really would like to go do this today, but I have $1 in my bank account, so I can't afford it. And that thought right there, it plugs you into the old matrix. And so that would be the moment that you take all of your attention away from that, and you go into faith. You go into, I want to do this. You start visualizing it. I want to do this today, you know, whatever it is. You want to go to the Blue Ridge Parkway. You start visualizing it. You see that that is what your day looks like, and you put all of your attention into that. Hope and love. So the love of what you want to do, you tap into that, and you tap into hopefulness that you can do that and get out of the how. When we get into the how, we're back into the old matrix as well, because we're trying to figure out from here how we're going to do that. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't take action steps in your business and that you don't, get into your hustle and you don't do the things that are in your flow. No, definitely do that. But coming from here, figuring out how you're going to do it is plugged back into the old matrix. And so, the other thing that I caught this past week was waking up, and I would wake up with dread. And that dread feeling is plugged into the old matrix. And so I would just take all of my, feel it. You want to feel it and then let it go. And then take all of your attention away from that and put it back on what brings faith and what brings hope and what brings love back in. So focus on things that get you excited. Focus on things that are going to get you back into, oh, I love doing this, I love being on the parkway. I do. I don't care what the weather's like. I love the parkway. And that's where you want to stay. I woke up today and I felt groggy as usual. And that's normally a lot of times where I could go into that dread of the day. But I just didn't. I woke up today and was hopeful. And that's the place to be. It's about any time that you notice, oh, gosh, I feel so guilty about saying that to that person, or I feel so guilty for hurting that person, or, hurting my animal. I hurt, whatever it is that brings up guilt. When you notice that you're in that, immediately unplug from it. Immediately take your energy away and put it on what you love. And the same with lack. The second you notice you have a lack thought, just unplug. Take your attention away from that. All it takes is a second for you to unplug. And then, when you consistently have been unplugging, you may start noticing that you start getting tempted in ways that really get you. You start being, your universe starts showing you, well, look at this. This is where you actually do have lack here. You actually don't have. When you notice that happening, unplug, unplug, unplug. Because there will be tests, there will be temptations, there will be things that feel very real to you when you are unplugging. You may even have nightmares. I've had nightmares since I've really started practicing unplugging completely from the matrix. And things that try and bring up fear, get you into lack and fear and not trusting, and specifically not trusting yourself. You have to keep coming back to knowing there's absolutely enough for everyone, and that you can trust yourself because you are enough. And that is just truth. That is absolute truth. And anything tries to say that that's not true within your own mind, or even in the mirror of your universe, that anything that is trying to show you something opposite of that is part of the old matrix. And that is the lie. And so just keep unplugging, and you will notice your life around you getting better and more full of miracles. As simple little miracles. Like yesterday, I was really excited to go into town, and I went into the store and I was getting ready to pay for it, and they were like, "Oh, you know what? No, it's free." And it's just little things like that. And that happened twice yesterday. So, there's a million different ways that it can show up, but it will start showing up for you. And you'll just start looking around your universe going, wow, what amazing shifts are happening. Just be mindful and diligent about it, and your life is going to start shifting and changing and being more miraculous every day. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe.